Hey guys, welcome back to Murray Crab Fishing. It's daylight now. When we started it was dark, so didn't do an intro. So far only the one hit. Nice little cod came up and smashed the surface lure. I'm throwing the old tattered thirsty skinny water special. It's my go-to surface lure around these sorts of waters. And Hawkesy's throwing a pompadour. We'll keep flicking surface for a little bit, then we're going to go into hard body swim baits, spinner baits. They'll works today. We have a massive day ahead of us. We've gone, I'm going to say 200 meters. So we've only got about 19.8 kilometers to go today. So we're on the water nice and early. There might be bits we have to skip through just to make sure we're on time, that we're not going to run out of daylight before we get to the car at the other end. So come along, let's see how we go. Wish us luck, enjoy, subscribe,
just
hit up Hawkesy's page,
make your dreams come true.
Yeah, see ya down the river. Lucky cicada.
Cornered, mate. Done for.
That is one lucky cicada. If we were in bass country, mate, you would be dead. There wouldn't have been a chance for me to save you. Can you just, I'm trying to get you on the log. What do you, like, stop going up my arm. Trouty! I mean, it's tied on, but we've got plenty of room, so... Oh, let's not do that. Oh, you bastard. Nice little trouty.
He went pretty hard for his size.
They do.
That
He's
was
a
awesome.
Beautiful fish.
There we are, guys. It's a nice trout cod here, so we want to get some good footage of this guy to show you as well. So that's why I got Dina to use the net there. Just gives us somewhere to keep him in the water where we're not going to lose him. It's really important, especially for trout cod, but for all fish. If you want some photos, having a net, lip hook, something so you can keep him in the water while you're mucking about. You know, we've got to get the camera out, grab footage on GoPros, that sort of thing. Just keeping that fish wet in between shots, keeping him in the water so he can keep breathing, obviously.
So guys, you'll see here that trout cod has no markings on his head as opposed to a Murray cod. Some Murray cod can have a line, but trout cod definitely had a more defined line. They have spots as opposed to mottles. More defined white tips. Cod do have white tips, but they seem to stand out more in trouties. They're a grey-blue colour as opposed to green, and the top lip overhangs the bottom lip. So on a Murray cod, the bottom lip overhangs the top, and have a concave in the top of their head as opposed to a little bit more rounded on a Murray cod. They're the main features to look for. Got a couple of photos and then we'll yeah, I'll film your release for you. Healthy enough too, isn't he?
Yeah. Gorgeous fish. Splash net.
Where?
On the bank there.
Big, decent, small?
He's curled up in the rock.
I can't see him yet.
See the triangle one? Like, looks like
Oh, yep, yeah, I can see him. Yep.
Straight behind that from you. Good size one.
Yeah, nice. Yep. He's not happy. There he is. Look at him go. Under the rock. Yes, geez, got a bit of speed about him. And he's gone. He found a hole and he's out of there.
346 minutes later.
So I just said to the camera that Hawkesy hooked up little fish on a spinnerbait up there. And I wasn't even filming either. He didn't film it. Doesn't look like I was filming it. I don't know if I've turned it off since then, but I wasn't filming when I was talking to you guys. So that's a hit, and now a fish hooked up. He dropped it right at his feet on the spinnerbait. So it's looking like the spinnerbait may be the way to go, especially considering where he pulled it from. I put 4 casts of the hard body down there. So it's on a Molix Lures pike spinnerbait. So yeah, little pike head, bit of a chunky spinnerbait. But if I upset a fish, maybe I'll upset a big fish. So that's my theory. Right, here we go. Shade, hole, structure, and a snag. You wouldn't read about that. Spinnerbait. Dropped it straight in, it snagged. Yep.
He's on.
Little buddy spinnerbait. So, there we go.
Done it, Muzz.
Little Muzz on the spinnerbait, and he's cranked that. That's a pretty solid spinnerbait. Well guys, on the board. So after Hawkesy getting a bit of love on the spinnerbaits, I did decide to go to spinnerbait, as I discussed before. It's already paid off. That was just around that corner. So since I went to a spinnerbait, Hawkesy's had another hit on the spinnerbait, and now I've landed a fish. So for some reason, whatever reason, the spinnerbaits seem to be what's working. So been a real grind today. It's getting real tiresome. Still grinding away. It's still really tiring. Oh, boom! That's 2.
We've got like an hour or 2 of light to go.
I'm pretty sure that was a carp. There's nowhere for it to go. Yeah, there's a carp flogging around in this little...
Are they trapped in there?
There's one trapped in here. Right, there he is.
There?
Got him.
Oh, hang on.
You turned.
It's just there. Where's he headed?
He's huge! He's bloody huge! Oh.
Right, to get out of there, you've got to go over land, both ends.
You can't get through where those sticks are, can you? There's no hole through there. We're not blocking all this up for no reason.
No.
I just made a wall. He's in here. No! Stop, give me that, give me that.
He went for it. He went this way.
Hold on, just because we're not watching. No, I just kicked him. There he is.
Which way to go?
I don't know. I just kicked him. No. Yeah. Yeah! What a beast! Pretty sure I'm filming.
Yep.
Yep. That's how you catch carp. Just like that. Right, saw him in there. We built a wall. We caught him. They're a pest. We're going to put him out of his misery. So I caught a carp with my net after building a little wall and trapped him. And that's how it's done, Mark Whitford. So the GoPro went flat, 10 meters there. I thought, oh, we're going down the rapids in a second, so I'll just change it before we go down. I cast along this lay down, little cod, like little fella come out, grabbed it, felt weight, went back in. He hasn't come back. He's only in 30-40 centimeters of water. You could see him clear as day, no footage. So that's the way it works apparently. That's how this YouTube caper goes.
How long has it been since the last time you had any action?
About since I last had some fish action, what, 6-7 hours?
Yeah. Yeah, 6-7 hours without anything.
With it.
GoPro battery goes flat.
And then I get a, yeah. So that's how it works.
I don't know, you reckon you'd agree with me saying that they sort of go off the boil a bit Jan Feb with the heat?
Yeah, you like when we catch them Jan Feb, it's only pretty much after dark. Like that's it. Like so if it, yep.
Yay!
Jeez. Yes.
You hit that quite a fair way out.
Like right underneath me, like I was coming up. Yeah, director like followed me all the way out. Well guys, that fella chomped it. He was not hesitant at all. Hopefully that means maybe they've stirred up a little bit. No guarantees. But we've still got probably another hour and a half or so before we're calling it quits. So let's see what we can find. Yep. Oh no! Bricked me straight away.
Mate, I gotta go in front. We'll get him out.
Oh, I don't know if he's still on or not. Oh, shivers.
Yeah. It's one of those spots that both of us would have put that cast in.
Yeah, he wedged me and lost him. Yeah. Well guys, just got railed. He came out and slammed it, turned. The drag's not even soft and he pulled drag. Might have had a bit of weight about him. And he's bricked me and got himself free. So he's obviously hooked the other end of the trebles, the other end of the lure, and then pulled the trebles out of his mouth. So disappointing, but that happens. So I mean, I don't expect to pull another one off the back there, but you never know. It's pitch black, we're done, had enough. Hawkesy's had enough. He's got to drive to Melbourne. I've got to go home and edit. That's it. Thanks for coming with us. We had a great day. We got the carp, we caught some fish. It's been a long day, that's on the downside, and it was a big trek. We'll do this again when the fishing's hot and you won't be able to count how many fish we catch. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share to both channels. Catch you in the next one.